South Africa. The last time I checked, we were friends, innit? The last time I checked, blacks cannot stand against blacks, innit? The last time I checked, all blacks stood up to support you in your independence, innit?
Now that South Africa is chasing away foreigners, other countries will join in. Hello? This is what we want now here in Kenya. You should make things happen. As you can hear from the South African people chasing away foreigners, they are saying, go back to your country and build it. Hello? Tutamenyana. Hapa, hakuna kutoroka. If it becomes harder, hata wa Burundi.
I'm glad Ghanaians are giving South Africans the taste of their medicine. I still cannot comprehend the idea of how some black South Africans are hating on their fellow black Africans. It would have been understandable if the hate is coming from white South Africans, but coming from a fellow...
Hello everyone, how are you guys doing? So I want to react on this little clip made by this Ghanaian lady. I couldn't post her complete video because at a certain point she started speaking in Twi. So I know you guys are not going to understand because me too, I wasn't understand what she was saying. So she made a statement that Africans cannot stand against another African. I don't understand how, because another African is standing against you people. Now African cannot stand against other Africans. What is happening? Are you guys, do you guys have dementia or what? Are you guys forgotten what you guys were, how you guys were saying Nigeria should leave your country some few months back? You guys are protesting that Nigeria should leave your country. So how come you say another African cannot stand against another African? Because it's your turn now. Because they say you people should go. In as much as I wasn't supporting, and I'm not supporting what South Africans did. Never. I'm not supporting that. Seriously, what South Africans did is actually wrong. That Ghanaian guy had his document. That lady, is she a police? Is she working for the immigration? No, she's just doing her content. And these people are fond of saying they're fighting for their country. They are not fighting for their country. Those people have a YouTube channel. Every time they go about harassing foreigners, take it, post it on social media and make money out of it. They make money out of it. Their content is just like, God, you cannot even watch their content. There was one video I saw where a mother from this Zimbabwe or Malawi, she was selling little tomatoes. This lady came and scattered everything and says, we don't want you to do this kind of business in South Africa. This business are meant for South Africa. Do South Africans tell you they want to do business? Because if South Africans want to do business, nobody will tell them. They will go and look for their own space and do business. Every time she will go about asking people to close their shops, that South Africans, this thing is for South Africans. Though black South Africans tell you they want to open business. Huh? They don't want to open business. This is the issue. She keeps going about doing the same and the same thing. Do you want to ruin your economy? Do you want to destroy your economy? Oh my God. What is going on now? What is going on? Guys, please take a look and watch this video.
Black person, this is bizarre. For those of you not aware, the xenophobic black South Africans are going around destroying foreigners' shops, beating them and asking them to leave South Africa. And guess what? They are only destroying black-owned businesses. They are only attacking or stopping black Africans to attack them. They do not have the guts or the audacity to stop any white immigrant and ask him to leave South Africa. Set of domestic cowards. I am glad the whole world can see who they actually are. Because if they were only attacking Nigerians, some of you would be in the comment section saying, Nigerians are this, Nigerians are that, they deserve everything. But no, these people are actually xenophobic. And these are people who do not even have freedom of movement in their country. There are still areas where black South Africans are not allowed to go there. Those areas are owned by white South Africans. And if you go back to history, Nigeria, Ghana, and other African countries were on the front line to fight for black South Africans' freedom in the hands of white South Africans. But all of a sudden, they are now accusing their fellow black people of stealing their jobs in Africa. And I love how Ghanaians are giving them aura for aura. This guy stopped a Ghanaian and asked him to submit his passport or document. Let me tell you this, as an immigrant, you should not submit your passport to anybody. Your passport or travel documents should only be submitted to the relevant authority, not some set of cowards who cannot even move freely within their country. And just a disclaimer, there are good black South Africans out there who are not xenophobic. We love you so much and we acknowledge your hard work. But the xenophobic ones, no. And Ghanaians, thank you very much.
And another thing, when did we as South Africans stop being Pan-Africanist? Like, are we forgetting that we were literally the last African country to gain its independence. Zimbabwe was independent before us, Malawi, Mozambique, all of our neighbors. So who do you think applied pressure on the apartheid regime? Who do you think made it difficult for the apartheid regime to just operate because they had all of our borders locked and loaded? It just like, I don't know, it feels like we're now turning around and saying F you to all the people that literally helped us get to the point that we're at now, just because we're the ones that have it sweet. I don't know. My question, guys, hey, don't fight me. My question is just, when did we stop being Pan-Africanist? When did we stop having the interest of Africans at heart? Or we're just happy with yes bus, no bus?
Hey, South Africans. Lazy South Africans. Lazy South Africans. Lazy. You people are lazy. You people are idiots. All of you South Africans, you people are idiots. Foolish people. You people know how we fought for you people before you people get your independence. And today you people are chasing the blacks, that the blacks will leave your country. You people are idiots. All of you people are idiots. You people don't have manner. You people don't think. You people don't think like human beings. You people don't think like human beings. Foolish people. Idiot, lazy people. Lazy people that they don't like work. You people are nonsense. Nonsense people. Foolish South Africans.
Yet another xenophobic attack happening in South Africa. Can I share that this is not a reflection of us South Africans? Not at all. This is not who we are. There's a small group of South Africans that is making sure that this news becomes continent-wise by these xenophobic attacks. Most South Africans, I repeat, most South Africans are against this. Sadly, we are quiet about it. This is led by Jacinta. Now, the question I always ask myself is, why is she not doing this march to march in Cape Town, where there's a lot of Germans, French, Netherlands, and Americans there? Why is she not doing it? And I lived in Cape Town, so I know Cape Town pretty well. She knows damn well she does not stand a chance there, and that tomorrow morning there will be a number of massacred bodies under her name. She doesn't want to take that chance. Instead, she wants to attack the vulnerable and the weak. That is unconstitutional in every way. It is un-South African to do so. Our Constitution rejects this. But then she might have the rhetoric that, oh, immigrants are creating all the crime here. Immigrants are having syndicates here. Yes, it is true. There is some syndicates that is happening inside the townships. And there is some crime that is led by immigrants. But do you want to know the percentage rate of which they are doing these crimes in the whole of the country? 2%. Just 2%. Now just imagine, say, half of the crimes are not reported. That's 4%. Why is Jacinta not marching for HIV, which we've got the highest in the world? What about GBV, which, goodness, she could be marching for that? What about the high alcohol intake that is happening in South Africa that is creating a lot of the crimes? Is she marching for that? What about the murder rate? Highest in the world. Is she marching for that? She should be marching to the police station and keeping the police account to that, not hurting fellow African brothers. Now, Stogie T, my favorite rapper in all of Earth, born in Tanzania. Why are we not marching against that? Duduzane Zuma, the president's son, President Jacob Zuma's son, born in Mozambique. Why is she not marching for that? What about DJ Fresh, a renowned DJ? Why is she not marching against that? Did you know that we have Khoisan people in parliament in Kenya? Did you know a Xhosa man is president of Botswana? We don't even have a Khoisan person in parliament because we want to stay divided. What about Nigeria, who's given $61 billion to South Africa during apartheid? You know how much that is? I'll tell you. It's a third of South Africa's budget in a year. Yeah, a third. Nigeria gave that to us during apartheid to fight apartheid. What about Algeria, Zambia, and Mozambique? They're the ones that received South Africa to train them how to fight in apartheid. Countries like Tanzania, Swaziland, a whole bunch of countries hosted South Africans in refuge when they ran away. They did not take out a whip. They did not throw them out the country. They stood beside them. What Jacinta is doing is unconstitutional, and she needs to march the right way. It's not march to assault. It's march to march. Stand by what you are saying that you're supposed to stand by. You did not come here to hurt people. It's unconstitutional, and somebody is going to take you to task. Yeah, somebody's going to do it. I'd like to apologize to all the African diasporas in South Africa and also Africans around the continent. This is not who we are. We're against this.
To be honest with you guys, I just love what is happening. I love how Ghanaians are fighting back. If Nigerians were doing the same, I tell you this, you see this thing, it would have stopped ever since. Nigerians, they said the kingdom of God suffered violence, and only the violence taken it by force. You cannot say you are nice, you're nice, you see other African countries. If people show you who they are, accept it. We watch these things in your movies now. You people keep saying things. If people show you who they are, accept it. If people tell you they are xenophobic, you tell them the same. An eye for an eye. Did you see what the one of the politicians in Ghana said? An eye for an eye. Next time they try that again, oh my God, you're gonna see what Ghana is made up of. Ghanaians are never cowards. Where it is time, Ghanaians don't look for trouble. But when you want to show them the other side of you, they're gonna retaliate. I love what that man said. You see, I love it. That's how I want South Africans. That's what I want to be hearing from Nigerians. Henceforth, Nigerians, I don't want to see people come online and say, oh, South Africans, I say we should leave our... We don't want to be seeing that. We want to be seeing action. If you guys don't want to show us action, we don't want to see anything. We don't want to be seeing videos online. I'm very, very serious.